We travel to the Philippines. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Mini Motorways as we go through this long list of intro maps. I'm actually quite surprised that they released this game with so many maps to start. And not only that, daily and weekly challenges too. So we've gone through a lot. But to the Philippines we go today. We get a bit of an introduction. It is one of the most densely populated cities in the world, and I did look this number up for you, just so that you had a good understanding of how dense it is. The population density of Manila is 42,000, almost 43,000 people per square kilometer. And I'll put some numbers up on the screen in terms of calculating that into square miles and people per square feet. That's a much more interesting calculation for me, but right now I just have that number for you. It is definitely one of the most dense cities in the world, and that really is owed to its geography, I think. The name Manila actually came from a flower, so this place is named after a flower, which I thought was a very nice little feature about this place. So we're seeing a bit of an interesting setup, and I think they're really going to make us work with this densely packed area kind of structure. I don't know if the game has different AI for different things, or like different maps have different AI starts, but it looks like they're really trying to group them together and make you think about how to use every single square tile. At that point, it really makes me think about how we might want to set this up. So what I do know is that you need a full square for a house to spawn. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but things like doing this versus a diagonal means that potentially more houses can spawn. So we'll really play with that, really set up our roads really well, try and make it so that we get as many nice little communities spawned. And then it's really going to be a test of, can we get everything connected properly? They gave us 2 bridges to start, which is quite a lot of bridges. We've only seen that in, I believe, Tokyo? No, it was the one after Tokyo. I'll put it on the screen again. So we're going to focus on bridges. It looks like you're going to be able to go into the water a little bit. I'm going to try and say this, but it's going to be butchered. It looks like looking Manila, so the bay, I assume, of Manila. And look, it's already letting us put roads across here, so something to keep in mind for sure. Now, this dark blue structure, I really just want to not interrupt things too much. Actually, you know what? I'd want to go farther around. If I do this setup, I want to go all the way around, as far as we can go with what we have available to us. Why? Because as soon as I choke off this area, we will have no more blue house spawning, which is really bad for us. It means that it'll get spawned somewhere else, and then we have to start connecting it. So we're just going to give it as much space as we can, come in from the bottom side here, and I'm sorry, dark blue, but it's going to be a bit of a journey for you, but I swear it's for the best. I'm thinking about the people of Manila for this. And if it really does become that super tightly packed, dense society that we know the real Manila to be, well, this kind of planning is exactly what civil engineers would have to think about. And it's not as easy in the real world, let me tell you. If you want to put down a road, it takes time, it takes planning, it takes millions of dollars. You can't just take up this road if you don't like it. No. We have the luxury of planning and seeing it all as it unfolds. Outside of that, we are coming into, what, the 3rd week? I've already lost track. But it's really going to start picking up now. Gonna have to really start thinking. We've got some weird communities starting to pop up. Just connect as much as we can. Roundabout or road tiles? Definitely gonna go for the roundabout. We've got 2 now. I think I'll start by slotting one here. Reconnect some of these roads so that we have a little bit better of a rotation around this. If they need to get up here, they can take that road. Otherwise, you know, that'll help them service themselves a little bit better. I'd love to get something in here, but it's not going to look nice and it's not going to really do anything. So we'll just let it sit for now. Everything is at about 1 or 2 pips, and we see that there's cars in each set of garages. Definitely need more dark blue spawns or some sort of quicker way across. We need more yellow. We need local yellow for this area. And bridges. We're going to need bridges. Definitely going to need some bridges. So my first thought was to just make a bridge across and connect this in. But now that we're getting like a nice community set up over here, it might be good just to connect everybody in over here. And there we go. That's basically hitting critical mass for the blue over here. I think to the point where we might have to... Oh my goodness, that was a perfect spawn time. I was about to have to like go crazy with this stuff. I think 4 here is exactly as many as we're going to get. Can expand this out. I think I will. Dark blue, sorry, it's going to be a little bit rougher for you, but we need more light blue in this area in the future probably. And we'll just put a road here. This little nibby road means that we'll get a house here, maybe here as well. Outside of that, we can probably connect all this. And I think at that point, we really just want to disconnect this. And then it's always a question of, do we need the roundabout anymore, or can it be serviced somewhere else better? You know what, it's probably better down here. And then, this looks so silly. But I think it's better to keep these communities a little bit separate. Let the growth opportunities exist, and then just bring it up like this. Takes a little bit longer to get there, but in the long run, I think that'll help out a lot. 4 pips, this should fix itself very soon. This is just growing pains. Look at all those cars going across, enjoying life. There's our dark blue spawns, but it's not a good spot. It's only Wednesday, okay. Let's just pop it in like this, and then across like this. It's gonna interrupt red a little bit, but we've got a lot of red. I'm not too concerned about that. This seems to be servicing quite well, so that's also very good. Oh, a red up here. How do we... See, this is going to start getting a lot of traffic through here, but we have to connect it. Like, there's no way around it. No bridges left. We'll just start putting stuff in. Just start throwing things at the wall and see what sticks. Red popped up down here, which is pretty interesting. Roundabout or traffic lights. It's already getting crowded, so I'm going to start padding traffic lights, I think. Because something like here would be great for a traffic light. We don't see a lot of red traffic. We're going to see a lot more yellow probably in the future. Probably good. Seeing that this is under control at about 2 or 3 pips, this is under control at 2 pips, and this is at 1 pip, 1 pip, 3 pips, and 3 pips. So probably going to have to start thinking about a way to connect these red structures down here into this area. It will compromise our roundabout a little bit, but it's better than dying. So, you know, when in Rome. Oh, hey, a green spawned. I was not paying attention. We have 1 roundabout. I think we'll go here for now, or maybe up here. Or maybe both. It might be both. Maybe we do something like this, and you know what, we might be able to get away with a roundabout here. Yeah, let's do a roundabout there. We did get a motorway. I think at that point we can do something crazy like this. Maybe not. Maybe we just keep this for now. Problem with this setup right now is that this road services both of these. So if we put a motorway across, there's no way for us to say motorway just service this one. But we'll have to worry about that later. This is definitely one of the harder maps so far. Much harder than all of the other ones that we've had to deal with. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of traffic flow through here. Definitely something we're going to want to deal with later. But for now, this is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. The world is burning, but everything's fine. Look at that. It's actually cut this off, so there's only one way into here now. So once we get another spawn coming in, that's going to be quite an experience. Motorway. Moving into late game, we're going to have to do some crazy stuff down here. We've got 1 motorway just lying around. Let's take that back, actually. And we're just looking for that next level 2 upgrade. Oh, okay, sure. Sure, we'll just make things more complicated. Oh, I need more space below here. Please map expand a little bit more. Ah, well, we'll make this work. There we go. Lots of red traffic. No bridges. This is really rough. Without bridges, this place is rough. Okay, sure. Yeah, everything's fine. No road tiles. Okay, level 2 structure. I really like the motorways in this place. There are no mountains, and we're going to have a lot of uses for those motorways soon. For example, right here, Exhibit A. Another dark blue. Okay, let's pause. Let's take our first major pause, because we really do need to start looking at how we can keep these things alive. Let's cut here, bring these across. Dark blue. Ah, if we had a bridge, things would be so much easier if we had 1 extra bridge. Light blue doesn't need to cross this bridge anymore, so just red and dark blue will be using this bridge. That's pretty solid. Everything else is good for now. Whoops. Pop this. 2 roads left, 1 road left. Let's let that go. More blue. Rotate. Everything else is hunky-dory. Decent up here. 3 red cars. Not great, but not bad. It's a long distance if we want anything going up there, though. So, again, motorways really looking like something we're going to have to look into. Green. I would love to connect all these greenhouses, but no roads. We'll take that back. There we go. I think after this week, we'll do a bit of a check-in just to see if there's anything we can do better. The bridge is great, and we'll just pause for a second as this upgrades, of course. Of course! We could do something wonky, like a bridge across here, come down here. Then these dark blues don't need to service across anymore. They can go for this stuff over here. Not that there's a nice way to do it, but like we can just hook them in like this. So then we just have yellow and red on this path. Not too concerned about traffic flow issues yet. So let's do that. Rehook all of this in and then just delete this. Something like that. That might be good. Let's actually do something like this and then like this. It's going to be wonky just because of how close everything is. And I think that's actually the bottom of the map. We haven't seen it expand anymore, so we've just got this big dead space down here. It's not good. We should probably fill that in, actually. Let's rotate this so it's connected to everything else. Cut here. Reds. Don't need this. Don't need this. Reconnect this. Red actually wants to come through here now. Not through there, though. That's not good. Move this up. Connect here. For now, we'll live with the red traffic going through. We just need that bridge back. So hurry up, bridge. Go away. Thank you. Okay, and then we go... Prepare yourselves. This is mad. It's going to be a mad lad play. This goes like that. This cuts here. This comes up, around, over, and through. Yes. Exactly that. Everything else is good, right? Green is, you know, green. Oh. Should stop saying colors. Every single time I say a color, something bad happens. Green, pop this way. Pop this way. Cut here. There you go. Fly. Be free. That's a long distance to travel for green. That's 1,000, wow. That's really good too, wow. We need another bridge though. Yeah, that's a long distance. It's doable, but it's definitely... Oh my goodness. Okay. Triple red structure. Level 2. There's a bridge. We take that. Pause. And breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Can I cut here now that this green doesn't need to come across? Probably not. Let's not do that. Stoplight? Not good. Probably not good. Actually, that's really good, because these always turn right. Wait, is that just a better way to do it? Yeah, it's just a better way. Perfect stopping. Stopic. I said stopic again. Oh my gosh. Why do I say that so often? Stopic light. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with me? Just gotta let these cars get across, figure themselves out. We need more dark blues to spawn. Probably need to figure out a better way to do this, because this needs a roundabout. For now it's stable, but you know, it could be better than stable. More green down here, so we don't need the greens coming through here anymore. Let's do that. Completely separate them. Solve some of the traffic issues. Dark blue is getting angry. Roundabout, bridge, roundabout, bridge, roundabout, bridge, roundabout. Pause. Breathe. Okay, we needed a roundabout over here. There's not a lot of traffic coming on this road other than red, so I think it's fine to even hook this in. So all of this goes through here. Highway traffic, let's not move the highway if we don't have to. We'll just reconnect things. There we go. I think at this point we can assume there won't be any more light blue spawns up here, so we can cut that road a little shorter. Guess that's it. Everything else is going great though. I'm really happy with the rest of the setup. Maybe a couple more yellows coming in through here. There's our red spawn. Glorious red spawn. Huh. There, fixed. Maybe one more will be needed. What's happening over here? Oh, okay. I think this is it. I think we've actually just... We've sunk ourselves. Not enough dark blues. It's really just not enough dark blues, and we've got some going across the map. This probably killed it. Yeah. Just cut there. Maybe it saves itself, but it's looking really rough. Cut here. Go. Everything needs to chill. 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 No, it's dead. It's over. She's dead, Jim. Oh, that was terrible. Was that terrible? I think that was terrible. We got Rio de Janeiro unlocked, but Manila is tough. Yeah, I didn't even do well. Oh. Okay, well that was our blind run. Didn't go well, so we'll be at this one again in the next video. I really like this dynamic. Manila is a tough map, lots of rivers to think about, lots of different ways you can structure this. Traffic management, again, it's very much like Dar es Salaam, where it's you just have to manage the traffic, and if you don't, you lose. That's it. Make your communities. Outside of that, next video in the series will be in the top right, as always, and the subscribe button's always in the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.